I want my head to be cut off by the cartel.
I don't think. I hope not. I hope that
by
doesn't
the cartel
happen.
or by ISIS.
I don't know, but I feel like that would be a nice warrior's end. I'm out in my field.
A decapitation.
I'm out in my field, doing dumb sword bullshit in the rice paddy.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering my days as a samurai and my dark warrior past.
Yep.
And then, my son, who I have no emotional connection to, is like, Father, there are visitors at the gate. And then I look over and it's the Shogun.
Shit.
And I'm like, go inside. Tell your mother to lock the door. I have one last thing I have to do. And then they just cut my head off.
Damn, you wouldn't fight back? You wouldn't go to the barn under the haystacks for your secret sword?
I'm an old warrior, dog.
Nah, you got to go out with the
sword.
sword.
Live by
in
the
hand.
sword, die by the sword.
You can't
You
get
got to take a guy out on your way out.
It's got to be real hard to get a clean slice. You got to go 2 whacks at least with a sword.
Samurais know how to do that, and they respect each other. I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
respect your executioner too much to try and kill him.
Yeah, well, because I've killed this guy's entire family. I killed his brother.
Yeah, it's
Samurais were all gay, right?
They were pedophiles.
They're pedophiles,
but back then they were. It was just called, Ronin.
Respect.
It's called. I love Ronin children.
That's what that show Ronin Warriors
boys
about.
in the ass.
I love Ronin little boys.
Ronin the assholes.
Ronin
their asses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we do have to go. Nick's got a little business to take care of.
Yeah.
And
fuck, I wish I was a shogun.
You will be someday, dude.
Just drinking sake, waving my fucking blades around.
Isn't that reckless behavior from a shogun?
Nah, just the shogun. I've got sake. I sit in my fucking temple or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my goons with me. And I have this boisterous exterior, but inside I'm tortured because I realize that life isn't as satisfying as I thought it would be.
Wow.
At the and I'm like I'm sort of like a King Solomon character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I've acquired all this wisdom and gold
and all this pussy.
It's meaningless to me.
Yeah.
What I really want is to be out in the fields,
Slice a baby in half.
Getting my head cut off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some beautiful fucking underwear.
Yeah.
From fucking
Mac Weldon.
We already did the read.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's the show, guys.
Bye,
People
guys.
get what they pay for, not a fucking drop extra, baby.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye.
But y'all ain't ready to have that conversation.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Damn, Nick. The snaps.
But y'all ain't ready to drink that tea.
Damn, he's spilling tea left and right.
He is spilling tea. He's a messy little bitch.
But I'm just gonna Kermit and mind my own biz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. Kermit's sipping the tea.
But I done warned y'all ass.
I warned y'all asses.
Black women done told you about J.K. Rowling, but y'all didn't want to listen. Kermit the Frog here. How come every time I tell you about some, you don't even want Chinese people? You gonna tell me this Indian, and she gets to run her mouth? Let's hear it for the.
Oh, Kermit, what the hell, dude?
I love it because I don't even know.
Yeah,
that sounded good, dude.
You don't even have to know where the bit's going.
That's what imagination's for, dude. Mm-hmm. You guys get to plug it in.
Yeah, what's up to all you little ass kids out there learning about imagination and all that? So, yeah, I'm flies. I ate too many flies and I got up.
Smell my dick. It smells like bacon. Because he fucked this bacon.
That's true, yeah. She's a cop.
She's a goddamn cop.
She's a fucking cop.
No, I just think her pussy would taste like bacon because she's a pig. What would be the one thing you would really want pussy to taste like if you could pick?
Any flavor?
Any flavor.
Ass.
Nick's gay.
Well,
a man's ass. No, a man's ass.
You're about to get silenced. Dude.
Not silence me, bro.
I think I don't even have it on the board.
Silence! Oh,
yes,
fuck. That's fine, dude. That's a silence of weakness, dude. I don't mind getting one of those.
You're a Harry.
Boom.
I don't know, maybe Casey Masterpiece barbecue chips.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, those are so good.
Those
That
are
would be
so
really good.
I haven't had those
Made
in
me
a
think
minute.
about the summertime.
Yeah, dude. That's not bad.
You know what I love thinking about is fucking summertime snacks.
Oh, dude.
Fruit by the foot.
Some fucking sunflower
Damn,
seeds.
I love camping out and eating my by the.
Casey Masterpiece BBQ chips, pretty good.
Yeah.
What's another good flavor?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Doritos Cool
Pussy
Ranch.
that tastes like Capri Sun would be awesome.
Doritos cheese.
Yeah, it'd be more refreshing, honestly.
I
than
would
Casey
I
Masterpiece.
would go
Something refreshing. Yeah, you're right.
Like a melon.
A watermelon.
Have you ever had
cantaloupe.
those? Have you ever had those?
Yeah, nice cantaloupe flavored or
but a
honey.
really ripe one.
A ripe cantaloupe.
The best
The
cantaloupe you've ever had.
and it's cold.
Oh, if pussy was cold, it tasted like
Pussy
cantaloupe.
was cold.
We're still talking about pussy. I was thinking
Yeah,
about-
And then the juices could taste like honey
Yeah.
drip.
I was
Oh.
zoning out, literally thinking about fucking KC barbecue masterpiece shit.
They're so
Just
good.
push the bitch out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to cop some chips.
That's right.
Out the carousel at the way.
Have you ever had?
Subway carousel rack? Let me just get the
Oh,
chips.
yeah.
I don't want your fucking bitch ass sandwiches.
I'm here for chips.
I'm here for chips.
I'm here for chips, Prakash.
Yeah.
Now get the fuck out of my face and make me one of those little pizzas, actually, too.
I want one.
And some cookies.
And I want a sweet onion chicken
And
teriyaki.
also
on
a couple of
foot long.
those sandwiches.
And the same.
And also one of those sandwiches.
I'll
also.
give me make the fucking sandwich.
Make the sandwich.
'Cause I don't even-
motherfucker.
I
I
don't-
want chips.
I
Actually.
want. I don't.
I actually just want the sandwich.
Yeah, I realize you don't have the chips I want. You only got those baked lays. Those fucking floor chips. It
Fuck.
tastes like loose tiles.
Fuck those, but I like
It tastes
them.
like paint chips.
But I don't want them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So get
That's-
me a fucking sweet onion.
You know,
bitch.
kids these days, they don't know about paint chips. They don't know about eating the porch piece by piece and growing more violent.
Going more violent, losing more and more of your reasoning skills.
They don't know about leaning in to mental illness
to
via,
already being fucked up to begin with.
via eating a hole in the side of your aunt's house.
Yeah, who
she's
the
a
fuck eats
bitch.
house? Did lead chips taste good?
Yeah,
They're tasty.
yeah.
I never ate them,
I can't say I did either.
but I knew plenty of kids that did, and I do think they tasted kinda
Really?
good.
Yeah, getting head paint. That's what they call
Head
it.
paint.
yeah.
I'm getting my head painted.
Oh yeah, from the inside out.
Yeah. You eat those chips, you start tripping hard.
Oh dude,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
me and the boys throwing a couple fucking Grateful Dead records.
Yeah, dude. Listening to
Just
fucking
trip out.
Just tripping out on lead paint
driving that
chips.
train high on cocaine. I wonder what that song's about.
I don't know.
There's a lot of nuance and
A lot of
subtlety. to that.
Subtlety.
Casey Jones, you gotta watch your speed, dude. He goes too fast because they're doing too much coke.
Who's Casey Jones?
That's
Casey
the next
Jones.
line of the song.
Oh,
Casey Jones, you
Any
better
relation to Casey
watch your
Masterpiece?
speed.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is it him? Does Casey
Mhm.
Jones just make the basketball?
A lot of people think it's Kansas City, but it's a guy named Casey.
It's interesting to think Kansas City would have a masterpiece of anything.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
But those chips,
They're very good.
if I could pick that or the Mona Lisa
Very good,
existing,
very good, very
I
good.
pick the chips without even questioning it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the Mona. It's a little ass painting. Everyone who sees it says it's smaller than it you think it is.
Mhm.
So what the fuck do I care?
And you got to fight through so many
Fuck
Chinese.
that.
I'm gonna
people
break.
here.
trying to
I'm gonna
fight
break
it.
into the Louvre at night and replace the Mona Lisa
With a
with
picture of my dick.
a zoomed-in photo of Lizzo's ass, and be like, "Oh, this isn't as beautiful." Are you running-
interesting. Standards of beauty?
You're gonna tell me this up-close picture of Lizzo's ass crack isn't as beautiful as the Mona Lisa?
racism,
Why? Sizeoids?
sizism,
Are you guys
racism,
sizeoids?
colorism.
Colorism, racism, sizeism, widthism. Not only is Lizzo fat, that's a wide bitch.
That is a wide bitch.
She's wide as hell, bro.
She is wide. I will say that. As a fellow person of width, I can say that is a sister in the wide.
She's
cause.
a wide type of sister.
She is a wide. type of sister.
Why are chairs great till they gotta be great?
She took a DNA test. Turns out she's 560
Type
pounds.
2 diabetes, 100% diabetic.
I would smash Lizzo. To be fair, to just throw that out there.
Yeah.
I like that video of her doing
I
the
would
splits
take
on a
down-
table and breaking it.
Is that really her?
I thought it was her.
It could just be a fat woman.
Of course, that's not her.
I thought it was her. No, it's not her.
No,
that's
I think
just
that
some-
was a joke. Someone
It's a
making fun of
fucking
her.
joke. No, that's not Lizzo losing her mind at some like office party. And
Why
are we
not?
thinking of the
See
same
her
video?
face. Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
retweeted it. I thought it was Lizzo.
No, dude. That's like someone mocking Lizzo.
Yeah.
Oh, because she's also big.
She's also.
Look,
yeah.
we do a lot of ironic racism. on
But
this
we
show.
gotta be
But Adam,
clear.
some- sometimes-
you gotta check yourself. Man.
Adam, sometimes you gotta just we gotta bring you in. Instead of calling you out, we gotta bring you in.
That's right.
You say, listen up, you fucking heeb.
Put the fucking smoked gefilte fish down.
Why don't you? Yeah, you've got dollar signs in your eyes. We're gonna need to get the pupils back
That's
here.
right.
So you can take a look at these two beautiful women.
Beautiful
with
women of width
Yeah.
that I'd like to
Women of wit.
get home from. In fact, I would venture to say that the woman in the video
Oh,
is hotter than Lizzo.
Yeah,
A lot of people are saying
because she's a sloppy mess.
for everyone I follow that like that fake video of Lizzo falling on a table, y'all are gross, and will find any reason to laugh behind the backs of fat women.
No, I like that because it implies that a singular black woman has multiple backs. A singular large black woman is experiencing several different
Stop
backs.
laughing on the backs of Lizzo.
Behind the backs of Lizzo. The many backs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is,
What kind of office party was that where that lady jumped through a table?
it looked pretty lit. I'll be honest, dude. I'd fucking get fucked up off a couple vodka sodas over there. Get my fucking prickadillo
nice.
It
sauce.
would be funny if Lizzo just had like a deeply ironic sense of humor and this was all a long con. Then she starts doing stuff like that and getting like caught in manholes.
That would be awesome.
Like that
dude.
thing with the Today Show with the reinforced chair, that she had or whatever. Just started doing stuff like that.
Wait, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a that chair
She
was
had
like,
a special chair with giant wheels and no armrests.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she's doing a lot for the community. You guys want to mock her, but salute to a fucking trailblazer.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've worried about the chair that I'm on
Yeah.
in a position like that?
You broke one, didn't you, at the old apartment?
Sure, I've broken a chair here or there because of faulty, construction. Nothing to do with me. Perhaps the chair was already a little broken to
It'd
begin
be great
with.
if you got like
Thank
IKEA
you,
furniture,
Star.
and the little guy by himself that says no, and then the two guys, and they're like working together.
Mhm.
They have like one of those same guys, but he's way fat, and he just says no.
that would
furniture.
You're not allowed to
be, that
have
would be a
this.
PR
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh, yeah. They got fat people over in Switzerland or wherever the
Sweden.
fuck IKEA's from.
Sweden, not really.
Because when they
They're
eat
big, though.
food,
They're
they
tall.
they grow up. It's not fair. Because they eat a bunch of bullshit.
So do they have fat-titted bitches?
They eat like whales and stuff.
That's something to consider.
Salty whales.
Maybe I should have a wife from there, and that way we can make a super soldier.
A Swedish one.
Because she grows tall and I grow wide.
Yeah.
And we'd have a powerful son or daughter
Yeah.
that could, play. If it's a daughter, like,
But I feel like if you and I went over there to Sweden, we'd be like exotic to them.
oh yeah, especially me.
Especially me too.
No, they would probably have a problem with you.
They don't have, they don't have
Yeah, but
slender Jews there.
I think pretty much everywhere but New York, no one likes Jews.
Even,
Maybe parts of Israel.
you're saying everywhere else they don't like Jews.
Pretty much.
People here love Jews.
In
I
New
guess.
York?
Yeah.
West
Yeah,
Africa,
dude.
they like them.
You fuck because of
Yeah, West
Woody
Africa,
Allen.
dude.
West Africa's okay with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Senegal,
Yeah, what they hate is
Cote
yeah,
d'Ivoire,
their Jews are
Really?
albino.
Ghana.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no problem with Jewish people as long as they have pigment. Because if you are albino, we will cut you up and use you for magic.
Top places to be Jewish. New York, number 1. I guess Tel Aviv, number 2.
Yeah. But you know,
What's number 3?
Washington D.C.
Yeah, Silver Spring, Maryland. Which sucks dick.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Yeah, I get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A couple of those.
that
pool
might be
parties.
number 2.
Dallas has a lot of Jews.
No.
I mean, most
It's not chill to be Jewish there.
most
is,
big
yeah.
cities have like a Jewish area.
Yeah, I guess
in
it's
America.
probably like 30
Houston
cities.
has a lot of Jews.
Yeah, you're showing your ass here, stop.
No, I'll show
Yeah,
you.
you're
I'll
showing
show you
your
my
Lizzo.
cock,
No,
dude.
you're showing your
I
Lizzo.
mean, literally, your ass is
No.
hanging out. We can all see
It's
it.
not
We
my
can
ass.
see
It's a
it.
little bit of stomach, like we discussed on the last episode. I'm amongst friends.
It's just a sliver of
There's
stomach.
no reason to cover up because I'm
He
with my
feels
boys.
comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm fully 100%.
He's feeling comfortable in his body.
I'm feeling
around
myself,
his boys.
dude. Lizzo's out here in fucking,
People being-
bulldozer-sized chairs. It's time for us to let our tummies hang out.
People being fat is so funny. It's so funny to me.
Whatever, man. Those are your own body issues, bro.
I know. It's also my childlike way of looking at the world and laughing at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Living in a very
You're very childish.
I live in a beautiful world of laughter.
Yeah, dude. It would be awesome. Like, cartoons when
I
it's
live
like an awesome world just becomes dark. It goes black and white and it's like storm clouds and shit.
Yeah.
That's just we look into your eyes and it goes from like bubble gums and fun shit to like just dark and different slurs.
It's freaking Toontown up here.
It's not
baby.
Toontown.
It's
I live in Toontown. I live in Cumtown.
I live in Toontown.
You do not live in Toontown.
The real one, it was actually the 40s.
That's true. And Adams is just like the Terminator thing, but instead of, it's just like what everything is worth.
Yeah, right. Get it? Creep shotting a minority on the train.
Worth clout. Being friends with this black person, worth clout.
Yeah.
Worth
creep shotting a black woman trying to read to her son on the train. And she keeps saying,
boots in the trash. Maybe they have a warranty that I can turn into and get free boots.
That was a good move. I'm not ashamed of that one.
For those not paying attention, that was not a joke, even though it sounded like a perfect one. It's something Adam did.
I found boots in the trash that had a lifetime warranty, and yes, I traded them in for new boots.
Lifetime movie channel.
Mm-hmm.
In a dispute with Hallmark.
That's where,
Hallmark.
Adam, there was a commercial of Adam kissing a woman, and they were like, it's two lesbians.
Hallmark said that they were against trans for a day, and then thankfully, people got mad online, and Hallmark realized the Hallmark company, which is a company with feelings and emotions,
corporations
like
have
a
feelings.
person.
That's the thing that we should all realize.
The company had a change of heart and realized that it was wrong to be anti-gay, and now they say gay is good.
Mm-hmm. It had nothing to do with money. Yeah. It was a change of heart.
A change of diaper. I have a dating show for adult babies called Change of Diaper. And they're like,
if you love
and now Megan and Katie are gonna swap diapers. It's like, I kind of feel like it was messed up that she pissed and shitted in them before. Well,
that's how you know if you love them. No. Here's what I think.
If you're just joining us, Stav's gay.
No, what?
If you're just
We just found out.
What the hell?
If you're tuning in now, in the middle of the episode.
If you're tuning in.
Well, this is simulcast on PBS.
That's true.
Oh yeah, if you're catching it live.
Pussy Butthole Station. My favorite station.
Ken Burns, Pussy. Back then, the booty hole was they called that the pussy, and the name switched after the Great Migration because nobody in the North was calling the pussy. They didn't have a name for it. You weren't allowed to look at it until jazz music came, and then
Satchel Paige.
Yeah, they used to call it home base from baseball. And then it was a man named Pussycat Jefferson.
And just slow zoom pan shots of pussies wide open.
Yeah.
Hairy ass old pussies. Just spread open.
A man by the name of Pussycat Jefferson played stride piano, invented fucking. He went up to Chicago for. Yeah. Who was it? Sam Waterson, his name?
Who from Law and Order?
Yeah. Him narrating it.
Did he narrate it?
No, but the other guy who would be good at it is dead. Edward Herman.
Who is that?
He was the voice of Dodge in the 90s.
I think Sam Waterson's dead too.
He played the father on Gilmore Girls.
Oh shit.
I never saw Gilmore Girls. Actually, I saw a couple episodes because
in the 1910s,
they used to
getting pussy was illegal.
My sister used to watch it, and they talked real fast.
Yeah.
What, Gilmore Girls?
Yeah, it was like everyone was on Adderall or something.
How about Kilmore Girls? It was
Okay.
about a show about a couple of guys taking out the trash, doing a mass shooting.
Okay.
On the WB.
I don't know about that.
Elliot Rogers style.
Following One Tree Hill. Just an incel show.
Yeah, they're like
on that fucking 2001 WB lineup.
We need some for everybody.
It's Charmed, and then One Tree Hill, and then Kill More Girls.
Damn! Shouts out to Charmed.
Felicity.
Shouts out to Charmed, network TV jacking off Hall of Fame.
Some of the hottest chicks.
Some of the best stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it was. Look, we didn't have pornography, but we did grow
by
up
that
in the
show.
time of low-rise jeans, where you could sort of see the lines that led to a woman's pussy.
Yeah.
And what more could you really ask for?
Yeah, you don't see very many whale tails anymore.
No, you do not. Kids these days, yeah, certainly they have high-waisted jeans, and they have a lot of pornography. I'm sorry, I flipped that. They have pornography, but they also have to jack off the high-waisted jeans and stuff, which is much more difficult.
Much worse.
In our day, you could basically see a woman's pubes.
I want the jeans right above the pubes. I want the thong above the hips.
Yes.
All the way up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the kind of bitch that I want.
And who's in Charmed? It was
Christina Aguilera style.
Oh yeah, dirty.
She was nasty.
The dirty video.
I know, she was real nasty.
I rewatched Final Destination again.
Nice.
Blindfold.
That's so awesome. What a fucking lie. Scaramucci's about to be on Big Brother, dude.
I know, it's like a nightmare.
It's a hilarious cast.
I was watching football.
I've never seen Big Brother before, but that cast has me legitimately, my interest peaked. It's like Scaramucci, Cato Kalin, whatever the fuck his name is. Ricky Williams is in there. It's interesting. There's some other motherfuckers.
I didn't even know it was still on TV until I was watching football this weekend.
My favorite part about Big Brother is all the international ones where they show tits.
Do they do that in the UK and stuff?
There's some fucking like British dating show where they just show people like no, they just show like literally people's like dicks and pussies, and they're like, "Would you date this woman?" No, it's literally just that. No. And he's like, "Oh no, I guess this is a pretty nice pussy." Yeah. No, it's like
That's awesome.
It's.
No way.
I feel like an old man, and I guess I am now at this point, but it's like, is this just all just a parody now? The world just gets more and more absurd. You know, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to be fucking 70 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And your grandson's like, I'm a dog. And no, I don't plan on working. I went to college for tattling. Actually, I've been raped 7 times, so I'm actually being raped on a 9th grade level.
I think I've seen a couple episodes, or like a clip of that show where it's just pussies and dicks. I think you see. I think it's naked. I think they're naked.
You don't see the face.
Hence, why you can see their dicks. And
but
pussy.
I mean, the way you were saying is that it's just like a like.
No,
just
it is.
a
It's just a window where you only see you don't see their face.
But I think you see their body because I think you see titties.
No, you only see the middle part.
I think you see titties.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you see tits. And also, it's like, come on, man. What I would stand no chance on that show.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Just your dick?
Just my dick? I don't want to see that.
Yeah, they should let you show the rest of your body.
It's funny. It's because like, even just looking at his dick area, you can tell he's morbidly. It's not like they're going to look at that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Don't try and
your crotch.
claim that
Your
for
crotch
me.
looks like Mr. Burns' face.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's just like dangly,
distinguished, like a rich man.
Yes. That's what I meant. Looks like
great wealth.
An abandoned condor's nest. The bird's left with its single rotted egg.
two rotted eggs and a little fucking.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it was in 2016.
What's it called?
Naked Attraction.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Coming up on gun dating. Well, I didn't want to have sex with Brian, but he had the gun.
Yeah. I'm really hoping for this week's gun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going out with Christy this week, and last week it didn't really work out. But as you know, Jason got kicked off the show, so the gun goes to me. So I'll have the gun this evening, and I think I'm pretty excited about it. Gun dating.
I'm not leaving without that gun.
Yeah. Listen, Brian, I like you, but could you please? Yeah. Okay, I guess.
What was that?
Well, I ended up getting head from Samantha last night. I don't know if it was because of the gun, but I'm glad I had it. Gun dating.
That's a good ass show, man.
That'd be a great show.
Commercial aviation was still relatively young when the Second World War ended, but it developed quickly owing to the development of aircraft technologies and construction of airfields during the war. It was so new, in fact, that when, in 1948, the first attempt was made to hijack a commercial airliner in flight, the term hijack hadn't even yet been coined. Instead, they called these criminals air pirates. Today, the two densely populated harbor cities of Hong Kong and Macau were both administrative districts of the People's Republic of China. Just 40 miles, around 66 kilometers apart, travel between the two is done either by ferry or by the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, completed in 2018. The situation was different in 1948. Hong Kong at the time was a crown colony of Britain, and Macau was a province of Portugal. Travel between the two was conducted by boat or ferry. There was no regular air service between the two prior to 1948. But an international convention would lead Cathay Airlines to open a service. Cathay Pacific Airlines had been started in 1946 by Australian pilot Sydney Sid DeCanso and American pilot Roy Farrell. Both had been military pilots flying the difficult route between India and China over the Himalayas called the Hump. The airline initially operated Douglas DC-3 aircraft. The DC, short for Douglas Commercial 3, had been in operation since 1936 and had revolutionized commercial air travel. Huge numbers were built and used during the Second World War under various designations, including the C-47 Skytrain, of which more than 10,000 were built. Cathay Pacific's first aircraft, called Betsy, was converted from a C-47. Cathay Pacific flew routes between Hong Kong, Sydney, Manila, Singapore, Shanghai, Saigon, and Bangkok. But Cathay Pacific did not initially serve Macau. The 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement would change that. The agreement between 44 nations has been described as the first fully negotiated monetary order intended to govern monetary relations among independent states. The goal had been to rebuild the international economic system after the war, although it was negotiated while the war was still being fought. Central to the agreement was that parties would guarantee that their currency would be convertible into U.S. dollars, which themselves would be convertible into gold bullion. As a consequence, signatories agreed to ban the free trade of gold. As the UK was a signator, that meant that the free trade in gold would have to end in Hong Kong by 1958. In his 1990 book Beyond Lion Rock, The Story of Cathay Pacific Airways, travel journalist Gavin Young explained that Roy Farrell saw opportunity. Portugal was not a party to the Bretton Woods Accords and thus not subject to its limitations. He reasoned that wealthy people would have reason to take gold into Macau and that his airline could make quite good money facilitating that. It was a short jump from Hong Kong, where the airline already operated, to Macau, and Young writes that Sid, also enthusiastic about the idea, opined, "The shortest hauls pay best." Thus the two created a charter company, the Macau Air Transport Company, or MATCO, and obtained a license in Macau to import gold. But there was a problem, Young explains. Macau, a mole on China's cheek so tiny as to make Hong Kong look like a great Wen, had no airstrip. There was no place for Cathay Pacific's DC-3s to set down. An initial idea, just to throw bags of gold out over the Macau racetrack, proved impractical, as Young writes. The heavy barrels of gold disappeared into several feet of Macau mud. The next plan was to have the racetrack cleared to land aircraft. While permission was easily obtained via political connections, the problem was the height and proximity of the seawall. In the inaugural flight, piloted by Pinky Wan and Sid, with, Young writes, all the slapstick dignity and meticulous execution of the Marx Brothers in Animal Crackers, the landing struts clipped the seawall, forcing Pinky to belly land with no landing gear. Finally, they came to a new plan. Sid was familiar with a local service in Manila called Amphibian Airways that used flying boats to bring fresh fish to Manila from the provinces. Sid went to Manila and acquired 2 of their planes. These planes were Canadian Vickers amphibians, a Canadian-built version of the consolidated Catalina PBY. The 63-foot-long, 104-foot wingspan planes could land on both land and water. Owned by Cathay Pacific and chartered by Matco, Young notes, these graceful snub-nosed amphibians with the two large overhead engines carried passengers and gold from Hong Kong to Macau. Gold that had been shipped from South Africa, the United States, Great Britain, France, and elsewhere to Hong Kong by the giants Pan American, World Airways, BOAC, Air France, and KLM, who were all prevented from flying to Macau by lack of airfields. The airline flew 2 trips a day between Hong Kong Airport and the Macau Seadrome. These were short trips, only 20 minutes each way, and as such they were called cigarette flights. That was not just that you could, of course, then smoke on flights, but because the trip was so short, it took about the same time that it takes to smoke a cigarette. Given the nature of the trade, the outbound flight to Macau often carried large amounts of gold, and wealthy people frequented the flights. One of the 2 planes was named Miss Macau. It used the spelling M-A-C-A-O rather than the standard M-A-C-A-U spelling used today. Purchased in the Philippines, the plane was converted for passenger service, configured to carry 24 passengers, between October and November of 1947, and began charter service between Hong Kong and Macau in April of 1948. On July 16, 1948, the morning flights had been flown without problem, and the evening flight took off from Hong Kong at around 5:30 p.m. local time. The pilot was Dale Kramer, an experienced American pilot who had flown Catalinas with the U.S. Navy's Patrol Squadron 45 during the war. Also qualified to fly the DC-3, he had left the Navy in early 1947 and had been employed by Cathay Air since August of that year. The co-pilot was an Australian, K.S. McDuff. An official report says that the departure from Hong Kong Airport was recorded by Aerodrome Control. The plane was flying its normal route at about 1,000 feet in good weather conditions. It was observed by the duty controller for 5 minutes and then passed out of sight. The flight time to Macau was assumed to be around 30 minutes, followed by a brief turnaround before returning to Hong Kong. Hong Kong received no signal regarding landing or takeoff in Macau, but that was not considered to be unusual. However, by 7:30, when the plane had not returned to Hong Kong, it was assumed to be overdue. Hong Kong broadcast calls on the international distress frequency with no response. Unable to make radio contact with Macau to confirm whether the plane had taken off, the Hong Kong Aerodrome contacted the Hong Kong Water Police and Chinese Maritime Customs to have their patrol vessels look out for the aircraft. While the 2 were having trouble making radio contact, which was a common issue, Young writes these were the days when communications were primitive even across short distances. At Macau, the plane had landed and taken off on schedule with 23 passengers, Kramer and McDuff, Flight hostess D. DaCosta, and Mr. R. Frost, the airline's Hong Kong traffic manager. Young writes that Frost, at the last moment, had asked if he might come along for the ride, to kill time, actually, while his wife was having her hair done. Everything seemed normal until 9:30 that evening, when the Macau Seadrome operator was notified by Macau police that a fishing boat had rescued a survivor and brought them to Macau. Macau was not able to make radio contact with Hong Kong until the following morning, when they confirmed the loss of the aircraft. Young says of the survivor that he was a half-drowned Chinese, still breathing but incapable of speech. Police swiftly identified him in hospital as one Wong Yu, a 24-year-old rice farmer from Nam Mun. For the moment, you could tell them nothing. The fisherman who had rescued the survivor, it turns out, had witnessed the crash, saying that the plane had flown over his boat before making a sharp turn to the left, and then a sharp turn to the right, and crashing directly into the sea, followed by an explosion. A second witness in a boat approximately 8 miles away gave a similar report, except that he didn't recall hearing an explosion. Neither could give an exact time of the crash, but it appeared to be shortly after Miss Macau had flown out of the sight of the Macau controller. On the 18th, the fisherman was able to take authorities to the approximate location of the crash, where fishing junks with drags were able to locate the wreckage. On the 19th, the Australian newspaper, the Kalgoorlie Daily Miner, reported that McDuff and Frost, both Australians, appeared to have been lost, and that a search for other survivors has so far proven fruitless. They noted that one body, that of Mr. G.H. Stewart, an assistant district manager for the Texas Oil Company, had been recovered. The recovery operation found, the official accident report said, that it was obvious from the commencement of the operation that the aircraft had struck the water with very high speed. While the plane was completely collapsed the whole length, there was no sign of fire or explosion. The report notes examination of the aircraft controls and instruments showed the engine throttles were in normal cruising position, and the mixture controls in the engineer's compartment were in the fully rich position. All switches were in normal positions, indicating that the aircraft had been cruising normally. While more bodies were found, oddly, one particular feature was that the body of the first officer was comparatively uninjured, which indicates that he could not have been in the co-pilot seat at the time of the impact, as the pilot's compartment was completely smashed. Still, Young writes, that did nothing to explain why Miss Macau dropped out of the sky. There was no sign of fire or explosion. Everything looked as if the plane had been flying normally. What on earth had happened? But the wreckage started to tell a story. Once the main compartment was raised, a number of bullets and shell casings from .38 caliber and .45 caliber ammunition were discovered. The plane appeared to have suffered an armed attack. To be precise, Young writes, Miss Macau was the victim of the first act of piracy for gain in the history of aviation. The China Mail, an English-language newspaper in Hong Kong, described the event as unparalleled in the history of aviation. Suspicion immediately fell upon the lone survivor. Young writes that the Macau detective force went to imaginative lengths to get a confession. Knowing that Wang Yu would be unlikely to confess, they instead had detectives disguised as patients placed in the neighboring beds. Over time, Wu told them the story. The Associated Press reported, bungling, trigger-happy Chinese pirates were blamed today for the July 16th crash of a huge flying boat, which cost 25 lives, including those of 7 Americans. Wang Yu said 2 friends, Chu Tok, a former Catalina flyer from Manila, and Chu Yat Yang, visited him and asked if he was interested in some work. I was in such a bad financial condition, I accepted. Eventually, another conspirator, a relative of Chu Tok and Chu Yat, named Chu Chung, was brought in as well. Time magazine wrote in their August 9, 1948 edition, in a Macau tea house, Wang Yu and a few of his friends decided to sell their rice paddies and take up piracy. From selling property, they obtained $3,000, which they used, the AP writes, to obtain pistols and westernized clothing. The AP continues that the pirates were gambling that robbery and ransom of the passengers would be profitable. They apparently had no knowledge that 4 Chinese millionaires were aboard the flight that they had selected, and that one had a huge sum of money on his person, estimated by his widow to be as much as $125,000 US. Time writes, the Catalina skimmed above the calm waters and set its course for Hong Kong. Below, off 9 islands, a scattered fleet of fishing junks spread their lug sails against the sky. Chu Tok moved forward, ordered senior pilot Kramer to surrender control. But the plan quickly went wrong. The AP reports, one of the white passengers tried to interfere, and co-pilot K.S. McDuff struck at Chu Tok with the plane's metal flagstaff. All 3 of the Chus opened fire. Several bullets struck Kramer in the back. He slumped over the controls. The flying boat began a curving dive towards the sea with its cargo of screaming, panic-mad passengers. The plane fell from an altitude of 500 feet, carrying to their deaths all except Wang, who leaped from a window and was later picked up by a junk. Wang Wu's fate was frankly bizarre, Time reported. Since the Catalina flew the British flag, Wang Yu would be tried in Hong Kong. Since piracy laws don't yet cover air piracy, he will probably be charged with simple murder. But, Young writes, the legal aftermath was something of a farce. The self-confessed pirate was never tried for murder or piracy, since the British considered his evidence inadmissible in a Hong Kong court, and the Portuguese authorities took the position that they had no jurisdiction over piratical acts on a British plane. After 2 years of legal wrangling, in 1951, Wang was simply let go, without having been tried. Now, you can choose to believe or not believe in something called karma, but Roy Farrell later found out from a Chinese friend that Wang, who never faced trial for his crimes, was actually released from prison on the night of a fairly powerful typhoon. Apparently, he was struck by flying debris and killed not 2 blocks from the prison gate. The first instance of air piracy, the thing that would be called hijacking, would be reason enough to remember the story of the Miss Macau, but it had a larger impact on commercial aviation that still impacts us today. Prior to this act, there was very little security required to get on an airplane, but owing to this act of air piracy, the Hong Kong airport started subjecting travelers to a technology that had developed during the Second World War: metal detecting. The long and still continuing struggle between authorities who are looking for ways to prevent hijackers from getting on board airplanes and the criminals trying to innovate ways around those procedures had begun. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of The History Guy, and if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe and share The History Guy with your friends. And if you also believe that history deserves to be remembered, then you can support The History Guy as a member on YouTube, a supporter on our community and locals, or as a patron on Patreon.
You can also check out our great merchandise shop and book a special message from the History Guy on Cameo.
I was thinking about, remember that show on TV1 that I showed you?
Black Men Exposed.
Black Men Revealed.
Revealed.
It might be the best show. Of all time.
Black Men Revealed.
It's gold. Yeah.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Yeah.
What is it?
Go through every
So you
porn.
beat off to crackwhoreconfessions.com and you're going to say you've never used the N-word.
No, I've never have.
Yeah,
I was beating off to the white crack whores.
All right. I was thinking about, remember that show on TV1 that I showed you?
Black Men Exposed.
Black Men Revealed.
Revealed.
It might be the best show. Of all time.
Black Men Revealed.
It's gold. Yeah.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. I was like in San Diego at my like cousin's house, and they got this channel TV1. It was just on.
Like public access.
It's basically public access.
It's not public access. Isn't that like the black channel? It's like a new black channel.
I don't know, man, but it's like roundtable format, and it's like 4 or 5 middle-aged black guys.
You can get it on YouTube. Too.
You can find it on YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then they just, it's basically a podcast. But then they got a coffee table that sometimes has dominoes on it, which is great. And like the one episode I saw, they're always talking about women or whatever.
Hell yeah. Like
but,
Steve Harvey level
wisdom. No, there's
women.
like one where they're like, I don't need some black bitch.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, they just fucking berate black women. And
well, no, like half of them date white women, the other half don't date white women.
Yeah.
It's like a debate, open forum debate
well,
show.
there was one episode where they were talking about pussy hair, and this one guy, he's got his fingers tented. He's got like tight braids and his fingers tented, and he's sitting there and he's like, see, I prefer a woman to be au natural, as they call it, And as soon as he says that, right underneath him, like like the lower third or whatever, it pops up and it says Alonzo, teacher.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Fuck. Has being gay ever come up on that show?
I don't know. I mean, I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
I'm sure it has.
I'm sure it has, and I'm sure they're very, very.
You know what probably has?
progressive.
The DL.
Yeah.
That's like a big issue.
Brothers on the DL spreading AIDS in the community.
Whoa, dude.
Well, let's talk about that on our White Men podcast.
I mean, we're
doing that right now.
Yeah, we already.
This is the White Man
crossed
podcast.
over into.
I don't know.
Saying soft A N-word territory.
How am I the racist one? How have you turned on me now?
Because Greece.
We're talking about arugula, everyone.
We all like it. In other countries, it's called rocket. Did you know that? In the UK, they call it rocket.
Boogala? That's cool. How about that?
Yeah.
Oogala boogala.
It's a cooler name
I wonder
than
who
arugula.
that's for.
What?
What that kind of lettuce is for?
Oogala boogala?
Arugula boogala?
You guys remember that bitch?
It's racist.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being silly.
You guys
Yeah,
remember
what are
that?
these guys having a salad over here? What's in it? Arugula boogala.
Remember that bitch?
We got a couple of guys having an arugula boogala salad over here.
I'm not even sure who that's racist towards.
I don't know. It's like a concept. It's
an amorphous.
There's a guy walking
Okay.
past a construction site, and some black guys are eating their salad for lunch.
Oh, okay.
And there he goes, hey, get a load of this. What are these guys eating for lunch? Arugula boogala salad? And he's just elbowing one of those like Bangladeshi police officers.
Oh yeah,
He's
the
like,
ones that want the
"Sorry,
tickets.
yes. can you please help me find pants that fit?
Yeah, why are they all in like a fucking
their
uniform?
dad's clothes.
Yes, it looks like a child, dude.
Yeah, it's really strange.
A little boy playing policeman.
And the hats are big too.
Yeah.
I think that the police tailor is like a big prankster. I think that he's like I'm gonna make these.
Take this, you fucking Indians.
Yeah, I don't think he likes South Asians.
The tailor of Panama.
Yeah. You remember?
Are meter maids cops in New York? They seem like they're not. None of those people seem like real cops to me.
I think they're cops. Yeah.
There's no distinction. They seem soft. It seems like they have guns?
It's always like traditionally an old lady cop job.
Yeah, or like a frail, like fresh off the boat.
What I want is beater maids, and it's a cop that's like, sir, if you're gonna park there, you gotta let me beat you off. I'm like, well, fine, but I'm in a rush. If that's how the system is set up, if that's how President Andrew Yang wants it, so be it.
But I'm in a rush, so please kiss my neck while you do it.
Yeah. President Andrew Yang is like, in addition to anime body pillows,
That's what he sounds like.
available for everybody. Everybody gets an anime body pillow.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
he
we will
really talks
also-
like that?
Yeah, learn English, Yang.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, but we will also be introducing beta maids instead of the police. Everyone says the police are racist, but what if the police only job was to beat off your penis? That way, when you get in trouble, an ugly woman beats you off. And it's punitive because no one believes in the psychological trauma that happens to men when they're taken advantage of by an ugly woman.
Yep.
That way, it's laughable. And it also has a built-in way of correcting the issue of sexual assault and how it's not treated fairly based on gender.
So Yang's idea is to just rape men more.
So you use ugly female cops to rape white men.
Yeah.
And this is part of my genius computer guy strategy to fix the country.
Yeah.
And then everyone has to be like, I guess he has a point. I guess it's just one weird Chinese guy that's figured out everything. He's developed a system that works for everybody.
I love how you're using that classic Yang upstate New York accent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, listen, I'll take that.
I think that's where he's from. Is he from? I think he's from like Rochester.
Going up in Rochester.
Oh, so you were joking also, Adam. He doesn't sound like that.
No, he's
of course he doesn't sound like
I don't know.
His parents are from Taiwan, but yeah, he's American. He's running for president, which means that he had to have been born here.
I was born and raised in Syracuse.
You're right. That is a good point.
He has to be over 35.
Well, he doesn't have to be raised here. He needs to be born here.
Yeah.
He could have been born here, taken fucking back to...
Wasn't Ted Cruz born in Canada, right?
He can also be pulling a Beto O'Rourke and just choose to sound like that.
That's true.
No one's going to stop it.
You know, that'd be less cultural appropriation than Beto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's at
I
least
want to
his own culture.
I want to run as Ding Dong Mullen. You know?
Oh, no, dude. Oh, fuck.
Just like, yeah, you know, down in Texas, we have an expression. It's you fool me once, I pee in your Coca-Cola. When they look back on the past, they are going to say, "Do we know who are these Japanese scum that passed this Donald Trump plan? We don't want to be like those nip scum."
Man, I miss being a little youngin.
A little youngin, huh?
Man, I remember my daddy. He called me sucking on his nuts while he was asleep. Made me suck. He said, "You gonna sit here? You gonna suck the whole dick? You gonna suck my whole dick?"
And I never sucked another.
And
it
made me sick, boy. I mean, I had to go to school. We had in chorus class. Everybody's laughing at me because my vocal cords was bruised.
That's why you talk that way.
And
I thought it was cigarettes.
Oh no, I'm first generation Taiwanese. My vocal cords. Hey, good afternoon. My name is presidential candidate Andrew Yang.
I think you mean mayoral candidate.
Mayoral candidate Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang.
That's the thing I love about New York. You go into the bodega.
Stop with that, man.
You go into the bodega.
That is
and
how
he said, "Let me get a chirp cheese and get extra something on it.
We can either.
Let me get extra cern on the chopped cheese and down the
chopped cheers.
Yeah. Like, hey man, are you okay? Nah, I'm having a stroke.
We can either have, what was it? We could either have cashews or issues.
Two things you need to know about me. I'm a guy. I'm from Taiwan and I'm having a stroke.
We have cashews or issues.
We have Kershews or Urshews.
Come down here and bust nuts.
You want to come bust nuts with me? Then we ain't got no problem. But we gonna have a problem. Then it's gonna be we gonna have words. We gonna have word. I don't got word problems. I got action problems.
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Yang, the question was about school vouchers.
The vouchers will be redeemed for Bitcoin. I already said that. I already said we don't need no damn schools if you just give the kids cryptocurrency.
If you got,
currency.
They got cryptocurrency, but they ain't got no blood row currency. That's the problem, is that there ain't no violence to it.
There needs to be more violence in the crypto market.
Look, a lot of people, they don't trust me because they know I said the N word throughout my teen years. But you have to understand that was an act of endearment.
That makes him the most New York candidate possible. If as a Chinese teenager he said the N word, that's. Queens is crawling with those guys.
Have you taken the subway?
Have you taken the 7? Yeah. All it is Chinese kids.
You know why they call it the 7?
Close your eyes.
Saying the N-word.
You know why they call it the 7? Because I grew up on the 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm Chinese. I'm from Flourishing. And I grew up on the 7. They call it the 7 because there's 7 letters you say when you on that train.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's why they call it that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. They think it's the 7 train is named after the letters in the N-word?
No. It's
the number of letters?
NIGAFAG.
I don't think that's true.
That's on my license plate.
Mr. Yang.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mr. Yang. Are you saying that your license plate
you got two slurs? You got a vanity plate.
I got a Toyota. I got a stretch limousine Toyota Avalon with NIGAFAG on the license plate.
Wow, that's bad for the city.
That's fucked up. Man.
And I got
a parallel perk that.
And we got, look, you know how they got moon roofs? This thing, the entire top glass, and then there's a shark tank above it. So
nice.
When you look it up, you just seeing sharks.
That's awesome.
You just seeing, and you drive around the avenues, rubbing down the city in the avenues, and you looking up at sharks eating all the buildings.
So I'm sorry, is that?
And that's where that's called the dollar bill money mentality.
Is it a little?
That's called the cash dollar bill.
So is it a very high Avalon, or are you smushed under the?
Yeah, it be on 82s.
Okay,
you got 82.
No, okay, I understand. So it's high, but does that give you enough space to sit if you're under the aquarium?
Hold on, let me explain something to you.
Yeah,
because I don't think you understand what we're saying.
Yeah, I don't.
I think you have a bit of a comprehension problem.
I am. I'm having a hard time comprehending the layout of this limousine.
It's on 82s,
but that only makes it higher. It doesn't make the actual inside taller.
It's on 82s. But the car be sitting in the middle of the tires, but down low. So it's
tires are higher than
the tires are higher than the car, and the tires drag the car along the ground.
Okay, all right.
So the car
dropped. You still got it.
I don't understand. So I'm having even a harder time understanding.
The car got a snow. They got like a train plow on the front.
Okay,
a cow pusher.
Train plow.
And so that digs into the streets.
Oh, I see. You're destroying the street.
It destroys into
street
the
shark style.
And they stole the idea from me. That's what I was. I was the first NIGFAG on the block that had a car.
Please stop saying that.
But I'm Chinese. I'm from Flourishing. That's growing up in Flourishing. We would all call each other.
I think you're from upstate New York.
We would call. I'm first generation Taiwanese. So, pardon me if I'm calling my friends NIGFAGs.
Okay.
All right.
Please stop.
I have a question, just to change tracks.
But so
candidate,
I said I was the first person to be destroying the streets with a bunch of sharks on top of my car.
Yeah.
And then that show came out, and I said, what? I said, hold on a damn minute.
So, candidate Yang, there's been a lot of.
I ain't seen nothing like that in the hot pot before. Go ahead.
In the hot pot.
So I'm sorry.
There's been a lot of anti-Chinese and
That's
Asian
true.
sentiment after the coronavirus, which, as you know,
what are you talking about? I don't even know.
There's been
there was a virus that came from Wuhan in China.
No, I don't know nothing about that shit. Anyway, so we're trying to do is think about like eBay, but for pussy.
The crowd is going wild. Andrew Yang with a landslide victory in the mayoral primary, with running on the platform of eBay for pussy.
Everybody trying to be a search worker right now, but if you trying to be a search worker and you ain't got your shit cert, then you in for suck. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't cert, you suck.
That's true.
That's what it's saying. Because we got a lot of, they be thinking that people outside of New York be thinking that's for Jews only.
Right.
But, the reality is it increases the sensation.
Not getting circed.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Andrew Yang, everyone who's from
if you got
Baltimore and Oakland, it sounds like at the same time.
Let me explain you something. Let me explain something to you.
Yes.
Look, you got a hat on and you go outside. How's that feel on your head? The weather, the wind. Imagine wind is pussy.
I can't really feel the wind.
Imagine wind. You can't feel it.
Okay, so the wind is pussy.
But you take the hat off. And now you got pussy all over your motherfucking face.
Oh, the wind is
pussy dripping down on your shirt.
Which sounds awesome.
That's why I want to take it a step further. I'm trying to get all the skin taken off my penis entirely.
Wow, that sounds painful.
I'm trying to have my shit inside Earth.
I thought you were you were against circumcision.
I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Somebody sent me some literature on the Earth shoot, and now my position has changed,
has evolved.
You could even say my position has become circumcised.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's been turned inside Earth
because of the metaphor of a hat on your head and wind being pussy. Is that what turned it around?
I don't
for
even
you?
think about it because that's how Jews be doing that shit with everything.
That's true.
You wear a hat to hide the fact that you're going bald, and so the Jews said, "Why don't we just cut it down to the part where you're actually bald?"
Yes.
And then we can feel all that pussy wind on our
hair,
but
not on our bald head, where it would slide off.
You want the rest of the hair growing
You want the hair saturated with pussy.
Just a wet pussy.
Yeah, like a small hat. Yeah, a small hat to cover the bald part.
The bald part.
Yeah,
because pussy juice can be corrosive to the skin,
and they're just doing the same shit with the cocks.
That's awesome. You know what? You honestly, Mr. Yang, you have turned
vote.
Turned me around on that.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be the moderators and be objective, but
between eBay for pussy and getting pussy juice,
he had me at eBay for pussy.
He had me there as well.
Yeah.
Now, what about the issue of
child molestation?
Yeah, what about that as an issue?
They're like, no. Oh, my bus.
My bus.
What do you mean? What is your take?
My bus.
We got to bring
my bus. Move on, please.
Okay.
Next question.
What about an occupancy tax? Oh, is that your Nextel?
Where are you at?
Who's Nextelling you?
Sorry, I'm just my shit blowing up. I ain't be trying to interrupt Mr. Kamala over here.
That's not. What do you mean, Mr. Kamal? That's just a black guy.
I'm just trying to my shit be blown up, but it's just different business.
Yeah, Mr. Kamala in real life is a Jewish guy. It's not even a black guy like you. Never mind.
Wait, is there a guy named Mr. Kamala?
In this situation, I'm on a debate stage, and we're debating, and I'm interrupting somebody's answer by pretending girls are blowing up my phone.
Oh, I see. So it's not girls.
It's not the phone.
It's
not
guys.
It's me.
You're calling yourself.
Me making a noise with my mouth.
What do you have to?
Thanks for being honest,
Mr. Yang. Please wait.
My shit blurring up.
It's not blurring up.
It's blurring up.
We can see your phone. It is not lighting up.
And it's bitches that got they pussy hard from my penis. That might not sure well with some of you.
I'll tell you, Yang, where did you pick this accent up from exactly, and what is it?
Yeah, it's just
it's a traditional Taiwanese accent.
Oh, this is from Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. I had no idea, sir.
Yeah, the doctor says it's brain cancer. The doctor says I got a benign tumor that's grown to half the size of my skull.
Wow.
But it's benign.
Right. I told him benign. How about you suck this benign and a half?
Mm-hmm.
That's very funny.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
I'll give him that. That's very funny. But he's got problems with redistricting. So you shouldn't vote for that man.
Okay. How many motherfuckers are running?
I'm bringing back bananas in pajamas, but this time you can see they're circumcised.
You can see their penises.
The top of the banana.
Now, let me ask you this.
The top of the banana been peeled down.
Oh, so wait, they're all you're telling me you're revealing that the bananas in pajamas are actually two giant cocks.
No, they're bananas.
Oh.
But it's a metaphor.
I see.
That's what makes art good.
Do you think some people might think what you're saying is
like
that the bananas are penises?
Look, so like if I just said, oh, it's about a Polar Express, it's about a train that goes to the North Pole, that would be gay. But when you say the train is actually about like the mentality of lifestyles, that's how you know.
Are you a big Robert Zemeckis animation fan?
That's how you know it's a genius. That's the dollar bill cash mentality.
Dollar bill cash money mentality, of course.
Wow.
It's about executive styles of life management.
Between the dollar bill cash money mentality and being Chinese and saying the N-word, that locks up a lot of New York.
Yeah.
And if he flips on circumcision, that's three of the biggest.
Oh yeah, then you got the Orthodox Jews.
You got Jews, you got Chinese.
You know what I'm
teenagers.
saying? You know they got circumcision, but I'm trying to get smircumcision. I'm trying to get
smircumcision.
Like a smile.
So you want to smile?
Yeah, I said carve my shit up so it looks like my dick is like, what's up, man?
It's smirking.
Hey, how you doing, man?
You want your
I got my
penis?
shit smircumcised.
You want your penis to look like
they cut
Heath
the whole,
Ledger and the Joker without his makeup?
So the lip, the hole, the slit, it's got one. It's like the cheeks coming up on one side. It's like, hey, I see you.
Oh, and that way you'll come in sort of a crescent moon shape.
Yeah, and I got on the side like a shark mouth tattooed on it.
Oh yeah, you're into sharks.
And then like a Sailor Jerry, like a girl.
Yeah.
That says it ain't over till the fat lady turns.
Oh wow. But she's not fat, the girl.
Yeah, the girl saying
she's fine as shit.
I'm
She's
fucking
fine.
that. That's the girl.
Yeah.
I'm fucking the fine girl. The fat bitch is just she's some bitch that
Who
sings.
sings. Who
That's
tells
how you know when
things are
shit's
over.
done. Because back in the day in the factory, they used to hire a fat bitch to sing at the end of the day.
Oh.
That's where that expression.
That's when it was quitting time.
That's where that expression comes
The
from.
expression.
The expression, because it was the boss's wife. She'd be like, "Hey, I'm thinking about becoming like a celebrity and trying to sing," and she would try, and everybody would be like, "We got to get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, that's annoying.
This fat bitch ain't nobody trying to fuck her ass, and now she pretends she talented. She pretends she talented instead of just.
I had no idea.
Just big.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Once again, you've gone over your time by 45 minutes. No one is here anymore. It's just...
All right, don't forget that shit. The most important takeaway, I invented street sharks.
Damn, it would be awesome if that's what Andrew Yang sounded like. Then I would vote for him.
Do you remember when Andrew Yang was first running and I did a Chinese voice and you were like, is that what he sounds
Yeah,
like?
I never heard him talk. It was possible.
Oh, what was it? Something embarrassed.
No, it's not possible.
Nick was doing like his hardcore Chinese accent.
It's like, it's not. No,
Why is it not possible?
Because it's not possible.
You guys are racist for thinking that, not me. I'm the kind of guy that thinks America's ready for a guy that talks like that to be president.
I don't know if we are.
You're not.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know if America's ready.
That's the kind of guy I am, though. That I'm giving America the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I'm ready to hear his voice and then know what it sounds like.
Who the fuck else is running for mayor?
Some chicks.
I wanna get Andrew Yang on the podcast.
We probably
on
could.
our podcast?
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
He did Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
That's
like,
true.
we're just as big.
Yeah,
We have basically the same.
maybe a little bit bigger.
We're bigger than Rogan, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But we're more Yang's audience.
Are we?
Oh yeah, dude.
Alt right guys.
We could get the Yang gang. I bet you 95% of the people that listen to this podcast.
Is it alt right, guys? I thought it's
I don't fully dislike him. I know like everybody hates him just because like it's a lot of his.
I don't have an
universal
opinion.
UBI shit is like it seems like it's just a way to gut entitlement programs, but and then I guess he's.
Oh,
like
would there be
also-
no entitlement programs if they're under UBI?
Well, he said some things, and he but he leans more in that direction when he did like Rubin Report, and then on Rogan he kind of said a couple of things that were like, you know, if you give people the option of like $1,000 or your food stamps, obviously they're going to choose $1,000.
So he wants to do it on some Nixon shit of just give them money, don't do like don't have programs.
Yeah, and he's like, honestly, it's better for the economy. And it's like, yeah, because people will spend like additional income, but like you want to make sure that they have food and health care.
Yeah.
It's also like, I don't even understand, but like, does he support universal health care?
I don't know
payer?
if it's clear.
No idea, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
about
I don't even know how the fuck you value that. Because he's talking about if you already get like $1,000 worth or $500 a month in benefits, but I don't know how you like value,
right?
Healthcare.
I don't know. I don't know specific. Honestly, I stopped.
How many
watching
Zans do
the
you get a
debates.
month under that plan?
For $1,000? Street value or
no?
From the pharmacy.
That's how you value it. How much Adderall and Xannies you can get. The only two reasons to use healthcare: uppers and downers.
Yeah.
We streamline it. We
some
just
of
give
them bring
everyone
me up,
Adderall.
some of them put me down.
Exactly.
The sorority diet.
That's right.
It's also dumb because like everyone gets the money, so it's like
Even rich people?
Yeah, if you're like an upper middle class person, you get the $1,000, and it's like those people will be able to spend the money. They probably won't. They'll probably just put it in a savings.
Yeah,
account.
they'll put it in. Yeah. They'll invest it.
Yeah, I mean, and then like
Well, that people make that argument about healthcare. It's like, why should rich people get free healthcare? And it's like,
which is so.
If you want to
stupid.
have something,
that's completely different. I mean, it's
Why?
not extra money. It's healthcare.
right.
It's
Yeah.
you wouldn't make that argument about like, well, why do rich people get the fire department?
Well, the UBI,
It's extra money that can be used in many different ways when it gets put back into the economy.
but it's still an entitlement program, a UBI, no?
Yeah, but it's the difference in how the money functions.
What about universal basic inches? And
Here's
we
the
all
thing: if
get
you give
4
somebody,
extra
if you give
inches of
somebody who
cock.
doesn't need it an additional $12,000 a month, and like that
A year.
immediately goes, or $12,000 a year,
Yeah.
and that like immediately just goes into like interest-bearing savings account. I mean, it's like free money, so why not put it in like higher risk investments or it's just like extra money. Whereas
Yeah.
poor people immediately have to spend that money on like
going to getting shoes and
whatever
shit.
those. Well, not even shoes. It's like if it is like gutting those programs.
Oh, food and like the
then
doctor.
then
yeah.
it goes on those essentials or into those essentials or whatever, and it's effectively like nullified any benefits they get. Meanwhile, people that like do already have wealth are able to turn that $12,000 into even more money for themselves in a way that doesn't benefit the economy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, marginally by like investing in companies or whatever, and it helps their growth, but not in the same way that like if you give poor people $1,000 on top of like the Bush stimulus.
Right.
Where it was just an additional check rather than like less withholding. That money went back into the economy, but it's not like at the expense of like, hey, if you want this $600 check, you lose your food stamps.
Right.
You still have all like the basic needs met, and then if you have like additional like disposable income or whatever, then you can spend that on like a fucking on just like a TV or whatever the fuck you want on top of that, and that is good for the economy.
Yeah.
Universal bitch insurance. And if you're not getting pussy,
Yeah.
you can file a claim to hire a prostitute.
And they have to pay for it.
And
for you.
no, well, yes, it's covered.
You have a deductible.
You have a deductible, but you would reach it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly trying to get pussy. What do you guys think about that?
It's not a bad idea.
Thank you.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like people hate Andrew Yang, and I don't like get why.
Yeah, I couldn't
feel
believe
like the Yang Gang stuff has died down.
I was shocked he was like in the. I guess they're letting everyone in the debates, but he's actually polling better than all those random fucking shitty, like that dickhead that looks like
Bennett
Beans from Even Stevens. Who's the bald guy?
Oh,
John Delaney.
Yeah, isn't he from Maryland?
Yeah, that's how much of a loser he is, and I don't know who the fuck that guy is. And I was sort of when I was younger, kind of into pop. I even was like, in the Maryland.
He's also hella rich.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he's.
I've
Paying
never
for his
heard of
campaign
this
on his
guy.
own. Yeah,
He must be from Howard County or some bullshit.
Yang polls like at the same like he's up by Gillibrand and shit. He's got
Yeah,
like,
he
a decent
actually
amount.
pulled.
He's at what, like 2% or something?
Yeah, 1 or 2%.
Yeah.
Who's that other guy with like the gray hair that Bernie said that put his nuts in his mouth? Where's that guy wrote the bill or whatever? Who's that guy?
Oh yeah, they're all like the same
Who
guy.
the fuck are those?
Tim
guys?
Ryan.
Why are they still in the?
Tim Ryan looks like a serial killer.
Yeah.
He's got like the BTK killer's eyes.
You know that Michael Bennett, who just sounds like fucking Cameron doing an impression of Sloane's father in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
My daughter will be outside at 3 p.m.
Michael Bennett.
What's the principal's name? Listen, Jeffrey Jones, famous pedophile Jeffrey Jones.
Oh, I just watched the Deadwood movie. They brought him back, but they didn't give him any dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
Why,
you see him in the
he's a
background.
pedophile?
He's a convicted pedophile.
Yeah, he's a convicted pedophile. He was making his own child porn.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. But
Ferris,
David
you
Milch
are to
has
be in school at 10 a.m. That movie is so much funnier when you like know that Jeffrey Jones is a pedophile that took guys on.
Oh, it
first
makes it
date.
even better.
It was
Yeah.
like I'm gonna get my hands on him.
Wait a second. Was he in other shit? Is he like is he that famous guy who's like?
Yeah.
He's a redhead guy who's the principal in Ferris Bueller's and
That guy?
yeah, he was in Deadwood.
Oh, the
as
guy
well.
that got fat as shit, and had a little mustache and bald and shit.
I guess he was fat.
Oh,
He played the
no.
newspaper guy in Deadwood.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks, dude.
But David Milch has enough respect for his product to
As
bring
an
him back
actor.
for the movie.
You couldn't have found another fat guy that looks like
It's
that?
so funny to have the pedophile back but not give him any lines.
Yeah.
Or he says like one-off things, but he doesn't have any dialogue.
Oh my god. That's yeah. That definitely heightens the movie where he's
Yeah, they
chasing a
need
high
him.
school boy.
Oh, Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Oh, guys, Beto just dropped out.
About fucking time.
That's surprising.
But he will not run for Senate.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
What a fucking...
My man's got the lightest nuts of all time, dude. My man got some empty nuts.
It was so funny to watch him skateboard across that stage, and it's like anyone could do that.
Yeah, I
just stand. It looks like he was pushed on.
Yeah, he wasn't even like kicking. Like he was just he was just stationary with his arms in like a T.
And then there's like a video of like Andrew Yang doing like a fucking 900.
No, Andrew Yang's but he was sicker at skating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He can skate.
He can do everything.
Nice, dude.
Did you see the hot young Yang pics?
He's not that hot, dude.
93 Yang, he looked good.
When he was dressed up as a
He
dead
looks
Kennedy.
cool as shit.
He looked tight.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
The dead Kennedy's pic. When he's in
Maybe
costume?
there's like in college Yang.
No, he was
looked
like
cool.
yeah.
He had like cool hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew Yang Young. What's his wife look like?
Probably the hottest chick ever, bro.
Oh yeah, he does look kind of cool.
Let me see.
When he's got like a fucking trench coat and shit.
Yeah, dude, sick.
Yeah, he looks kind of cool. I gotta be honest.
Real college
Yeah,
rock,
I remember
dude.
people
Listening to Pavement.
sharing that picture being like young Andrew Yang. I'm like, that's funny. And then I saw Andrew Yang be like, yep, well, it's going around. Here's me in high school. And I was like, holy shit. He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Because even like Barack Obama looked like a fucking nerd.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah. He looked like Pharrell.
He was in the Chum gang though, dude. He smoked loud.
Is that what chuming means?
Him and his boys called themselves the Chum gang.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Adam
cool.
loves to vacuum up men's chum.
No, shut up.
He loves to do lines of cum.
Of chum?
Adam likes to dry up cum and then chop it into a dust. He's like, I'm getting high off chum. That'd be great, dude. The Republicans should make a law that it's illegal to have sex with a woman after the age 40.
That would be great. You should run, dude. That should be your platform.
Andrew Yang shit.
Yeah. He's gonna make all the toilets into Toto bidets.
That's right.
I was mad when we did that Andrew Yang whisper song last time around that I didn't have it in me to riff out an entire song about Andrew Yang trying to introduce women to anime. And it's Wait Till You See a Mech.
Wait till you see this mech.
Wait till you see a mech.
Hey, baby girl, do you know about robots?
Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something about a giant robot. You know. I certainly didn't. I mean, that would be a lot of mental work, and I don't have it today.
There's no reason to do that, man. Come on. Don't fucking work.
Yeah.
Go
No,
back.
I do work. I mean, I'm exhausted today, but last time around.
What'd you do today?
Nothing. My head just hurts, and I don't feel well.
Damn.
I feel much better than I felt yesterday.
Good.
We're
Take
like
it away.
opposites, dude.
Why don't you do some riffs for us?
Okay. So it's a pimp. He goes in a Home Depot parking lot. He's like, "Hey, baby, you work for me now."
You should have just kept riffing that out.
I know.
I
It
wanted
was-
your approval.
Come to me for my.
I
know,
was like
dude.
looking over at you because you were drawing on your iPad, and I was like, "Dad, I finally got a fucking hit in T-ball, and you're not even watching.
No, you're
You're having an argument with another fucking dad."
You just
you guys
set,
are about to
set up a
kiss.
premise and you didn't riff it out.
Yeah, I did think we were gonna riff it for a little.
You gotta
longer,
just
and
keep
you went
going,
right to
man.
Nick.
Well, what are the pimp things? I don't even know.
It's too late now, man.
Okay,
He's got a
fine.
pimp cup, maybe.
Yeah.
In the cup.
Horchata.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what they like.
It's got horchata.
Yeah. I do remember in Austin. I would see it. There was a soda for Mexican guys, like apple and
Hyritos.
apple and pineapple soda and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And the brand name. Okay. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
I mean, I may have told this story before. I don't know.
No, man. He didn't.
I apologize. I get too
Doritos.
excited.
Yeah, that's the joke I was gonna point out, the brand of soda that everyone knows about. Isn't that hilarious?
Not everyone. We have some listeners in Australia.
Anyways, the company, the name of the company was PENAFIEL.
Hell yeah.
Pedophile.
Yeah, pedophile. And do you have a pedophile soda? That shit used to get me so good.
Record battle. Yeah, guys, by the way, it is audience members. It's all about your energy, guys. The more energy you guys have, the more we're going to make you laugh. Is that cool? Come on. Just give me a sound effect.
Just care a little bit more than Lewis did dressing himself for the
I have no problem with this outfit. This is as good as it's going to get. You understand that, right? Your next battler coming to the stage, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland, one half of the Cum Town podcast. Clap it up, let's get for Nick Mullen.
I don't think maybe Stock's down here. I don't know if he is or not.
You can just fucking shit on it. We'll bring a picture up on a cell phone. Where's he at?
He's I don't want to. Half of my jokes are just he's fat, so I don't want to burn that one just yet.
Is he really not down there?
He was here earlier.
He's upstairs. I don't see him over there. You can smell him.
He's not even here to defend himself right now, guys. Can somebody grab Stavros? All right, he's coming. All right, cool.
Tell him Bobby wants him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, his competition, also from Baltimore, Maryland, also one half of the Cum Town podcast. Clap it up as loud as you can for Stavros Halkias.
Hey.
Thank you for showing up on time.
Sorry, yes.
It's like if the Little Rascals were molested.
Nick Mullen there. You just looked at
Cheating ass bitch.
All right.
Maybe you don't even have a quarter.
Another penny. Call it in here.
Heads.
Heads it is. You want to go first or would you like to defer?
I'll go first.
You're going to go first. Nick Mullen, Stavros Halkias. I think that's how you say it. Ladies and gentlemen, one round, tip for tap. Let's roast.
Yeah!
All right, actually, you know what? Stav's probably the best guy for me to go up against because he's the only comedian that looks more like a pedophile than I do. Two of us together are kind of like the Home Alone robbers if they manage to fuck Kevin at the end of the movie. Nick has herpes, even though he lies to women about it. Herpes has to be tough. It must be tough knowing that your dick gets more spots than you do. I think the saddest. Hold on, bitch. It's tit for tat. It's one joke, motherfucker. It's one. No, these are multiple jokes. They laughed at my setup. What can I do? I'm not good at comedy. The difference between Nick's career and his dick is that his dick might actually break out sometimes. I think the saddest part about this is I've seen Stav's dick more than he has. So. He's not even familiar. That is true. No, he has a naked Instagram account, which is like I guess supposed to be a body positivity joke, but it's mostly so he can see his own dick. At Stavy Baby on Instagram. Thanks for plugging. It's awful. Very good. It's a terrible dick. I can't tell if he's uncircumcised or he dropped a fried calamari in his lap. I disagree. What can I say? It's pretty good. Nick has a terrible mustache. We can all see that. Nick has the mustache of a pedophile and the penis of a pedophile. Nick fucks children. Thank you. Stav also fucks children. In the beginning, I'm just able to fuck prettier kids. As a Greek, Stav models his life after the Greek god Diabetes. The patron deity of wearing a shirt in the pool and luring children into the shallow end of convent. I would make fun of Nick's ethnicity, but white trash isn't an ethnicity. Okay. That's not my joke. That's a rebuttal. Come on. Go ahead for it, please. Nick's been working out a lot recently because apparently bullying trans teenagers on Twitter. You have to be in great shape for that. Stav isn't afraid of trans people because they don't use the dressing rooms at Casual Male XL. All of Stav's jokes are about how women don't want to fuck him, but the truth is he has plenty of sex after shows. When women get too drunk to drive home and forget who Bobby Kelly is. Okay, Nick's got an interesting look. Nick looks like he's always on the way to a glory hole at Advanced Auto Parts. Stav makes fun of me a lot. Well, okay. That's the whole joke. All right, Stav makes fun of me. I didn't finish the joke. All right, Jesus Christ, would you stop taking these dramatic pregnant pauses? I'll do a swing number later. Yeah, thinking about being gay, Nick being gay. Fucking Advanced Auto. See, you threw me off my shit here. I got something for that. Stop makes fun of me for being autistic about power tools, but who's he going to call when he gets too fat for doorways and he needs someone to cut him out of his house? Somehow Nick manages to look both gay and like someone who would commit a hate crime against a gay person. Nick looks like he would beat you up and call you a faggot while your jizz was still on his mustache. That's the show, folks.
That's it? Yeah!
One more time for Nick.
Yeah!
Check out the podcast, Cumtown. Big J.
First thing I say is, Stav, I don't know very well, but I love his fat dude, like, confidence, his fucking attitude. I'm a fat guy who's, like, very insecure, and he's just like, who gives a shit? Look at my stupid shirt not touching my pants.
If you were going to stretch, you would see so much belly.
We came out pumping his fist, and his gut was hanging out, and I was like, I was fat shaming myself. I'm fat, and I'm like, look at this guy. Not giving a shit. I'm like, why aren't you wearing a fucking full-length hoodie because you're insecure? It's super hot summer weather. Like I choose to do, because I thought this t-shirt made me look fat. They were both fucking awesome. I think Nick, for the fact that Nick knew what Casual Male XL was made me so excited.
So Nick takes that one. Big J is mine. I'll tell you right now, that was one of the most unique roasts that we've had in a really long time. Really great stuff. Down in the car.
I could have watched that. You guys should take it on the road, like two pedophiles. It was fantastic. We were really good together. I, of course, did Cum Town, not the podcast, but no, I think I was one of the only people that ever did your podcast, if that was in fact real.
The recorders weren't on.
That we did, but so this is tough for me because you're both like, we have the same glasses, for God's sakes. Yeah. This is what makes it so hard. No, because Nick just was better.
Mullen gets 2 votes. Mike Lawrence.
Yeah, they look like they're fighting over the copyright of who owns the term finger blast. They're both fucking funny. That was so unique. Like, at times it was long enough to be an episode of your podcast. But it was always fucking entertaining. I do think Nick just edged you out a bit, but you were both super fucking fun.
Nick takes it. Closing thoughts, Rich Voss.
You know, you're right. It seemed like it was either like a comedy team, almost like a low budget Sklar Brothers. They were both fucking great. Like it seemed like
Faggot and Costello.
Who's who? I want to go with Nick, but you know, I feel bad for him just because of everything about him. Nick already won, so I'm going to pick the Macy's Day Parade balloon.
Stavros always looks like he just stuck his dick in an electrical socket.
Give it up your winner, Nick Mullen.
Why didn't they hug? Why did they hug? You think it's the herpes?
He would have broke the skinny guy's back.
Can you,
just retard hugs.